Hi, gay.
Hi, friends. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month.
Yes, it is Pride Month. I know I've been saying Happy Pride in all the other videos, but unfortunately, those videos were filmed before Pride. This is the first video I'm filming during Pride. And I'm honestly on board for changing it to Wrath Month considering how angry the heteros have been lately. But yes, it is Pride Month. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Gay.
It is my birthday month. They should have known considering I was born in June. And I have recently seen The Little Mermaid movie. I absolutely adored it. There were a few things that I had problems with, but all the actors did amazing. Both Halle Bailey and her voice were absolutely amazing. Melissa McCarthy did a great job as Ursula. There were some critiques I had, like, you know, they took away one of my favorite lines. I will regularly look at my sister and I'm like, don't forget the importance of body language. Like, they took that out. These aren't spoilers, by the way. These are known online pre, like, the movie's release, so don't worry about that. But yes, other than a few little things that I'll talk about here and there, I really enjoyed the movie. Ursula is one of my favorite villains from Disney aside from Oogie Boogie. But one of my biggest gripes about that movie was Ursula's makeup. Yeah, it's bad, okay? And frankly, as a professional makeup artist, and I know I haven't done a makeup tutorial on this channel in a while, but we're back with it. As a professional makeup artist here, I figured I can fix that. I can do better, okay, than whatever the hell they did with that. Like, they really hope they had good lighting that day because whoever did the makeup wasn't it. So I figured I can do better as a professional, because we all know I'm a professional. So, I'm going to be turning myself into Ursula. Last time didn't go so well because a few things, like, one, I don't know why I was nervous, so, like, all knowledge that I've gained about makeup and stuff from, like, watching tutorials and stuff just completely went out the window. And two, I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see a damn thing. But this time, I'm eliminating one of those. I'm less nervous, I remember most of my stuff, but I still won't have my glasses on because, you know, I need to paint this. Anyway, step one will be to glue down these brows and tie up this hair, so I will be back when that is done.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Don't look at me. I'm not ready. But the brows are glued, the shirt is off, and it is time to put some primer on. Now, for some reason, last time I forgot, that primer doesn't, like, isn't supposed to, like, be a full-ass thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not supposed to be smearing it on. It's just, like, to dab on the face. Also curious how the makeup's gonna go on the beard. I'm very, curious about that. You know what? No, I'm wrong. I don't even think I put primer on last time. I think last time I just went straight in with the foundation, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong though. Roll the clip. Trixie, I'm sorry. Don't look at me. Don't. They look like antenna. I look like my face painted a butterfly. I look rough. Trixie's gonna think this is a hate crime. She's going to block me on everything. She's like, I don't follow him, but I don't want him following me either. You know what's even worse, right? Like, the fact that I can't see a damn thing right now, but I can feel a train wreck when I feel one. You know what I mean? But she is not cute. Okay, now that the primer is done, I had a crazy idea. What if I took this what once was white Wet n Wild paint pot, took some of it, mixed in some purple eyeshadow. Would that work to paint me? Can I do that? Is that allowed? Since there's nobody here and nobody to say no and no one to give me answers, I might as well try it. So I have this paint palette for when I paint, and I figured I'm painting me, so I might as well use it, you know? I always forget how to open this bit. There we go. It always gives me such a hard time. I got a spatula. Okay, I have some white. Now let's see what would happen if I put some purple in there and then mix it a bit. Let's see if I'm smart or I'm stupid. My therapist would say, you're not stupid, you just don't know. But my therapist isn't here because she retired. So, I might be stupid. I'm I'm gonna take a little bit of purple from this old makeup palette with a straw. And I'm just gonna take a tiny hint of the darker purple. Then, with a toothpick, I'm gonna try to mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna be mixing it up. It's gonna be different. Built different. Automatically going in, I was kind of hoping that the Wet n Wild was a little, what's the word I'm looking for? More wet? I was kind of hoping that it would be a little more, it would work with me a little better. You know what I mean? It would be easier to mix things into it because it is wet, but it's not wet enough. So, as it stands right now, it's just kind of sticking on top of the Wet n Wild. I'm hoping, like, if I continue to mix it, it'll do what I want it to. I don't stop, I won't stop, keep mixing till you're purple. I won't stop, I can't stop, keep mixing till you're purple. Now add some more, now add some more, and make it all the purple. Ignore the bags under my eyes also. I don't sleep well. How do you know I don't sleep well? It's currently 2 a.m. By the time this is done, probably 4. Then I shower, get all this off of me, contemplate my life choices. Probably 8, 9 o'clock in the morning when I go to sleep. Hopefully, if I'm lucky. So how has everybody's pride been? Mine has been interesting, you know, living in a state that doesn't believe pride should be a thing. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get with it. I think I did something. I don't know. But either way, yeah, no, living in a state that they don't believe pride should be a thing is a little weird, you know what I mean? Maybe, let's see. Hello. It worked a little better than I expected. Huh. As it stands right now, I look like I'm in that, God, what was that old, like, I want to say 2011 song? Oh, I think it was like somebody that I used to know, where he's like camouflaged into the background with like the shapes and everything like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about? Unfortunately for me, I think I didn't make enough. You know what I mean? Like, I still have some on the palette, don't get me wrong. I'm genuinely surprised on how well this ended up working. But then again, I do not have my glasses on. I know I look like a sight right now. I know I look insane. I look like some kind of creepy ghost. Paint my huge ass forehead. I was gonna use my makeup sponge to do this, but my makeup sponge just said, I'm not picking that monstrosity up. I don't know what the fuck you made, Johnny, but I'm not touching that. So, here we are, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to make more. I got purple on my finger, and probably in my eye. Is this reading purple? I can't tell. Is this reading purple? I'm not gonna paint my lips because I'm gonna put lipstick on. I don't really mind wearing glasses and needing glasses to see. Until it comes to moments like this where I'm like, I need to do something without my glasses, which is like once every so often. So, I don't mind it. But until these moments, then I'm like, well, fuck, maybe I do need contacts, or, you know, maybe I need to get that surgery to be able to see better. How far back should I go? I'm pretty sure the wig covers the ears, so I'm not gonna paint the ears. I have so many, like, baby hairs that I know they're probably in the makeup at this point. Okay, I think it went surprisingly well, but I also think I need another coat. So, let's rinse and repeat that process. You know what, I'll be right back after I mix this again. So hear me out, right? I added a little more purple to the second coat to kind of make it a little darker, but the question now stands, do I powder this before I do the second coat? You know what, better safe than sorry, I'm going to powder. Powdering had the opposite effect of what I wanted. I wanted to seal it in, and it took some off. So, I don't have better powder than that. Hear me out, okay? I'm working with what I had on hand. I didn't like go to buy things. I'm poor. So, I mean, we're just gonna... So yeah, the movie, right? Hear me out. The movie was great. I loved the movie. I'm a Little Mermaid fan. Like I said, Ursula is one of my favorite Disney villains. Expect a few tiny spoilers here and there, because, you know, what I'm doing here kind of makes sense. But anyway, I do love that they touched base on the fact that Ursula is, in fact, Ariel's aunt. If I remember correctly, she called herself Auntie Ursula, which was nice because if I remember correctly, the only time they actually told us that that was her aunt was in the animated series. Like I said, I didn't like that they took out the line of body language. You know, again, that's one of my favorite lines. I regularly quote it with my sister. Whenever one of us is like, you know, I tried this, I tried that, I'll be like, but did you try body language? Or she'll do it to me or something like that. So that's something that we do. And I do it a little more often than she does, if I'm being completely honest, because, you know, that's just me. But, like I said, some of my qualms with the movie were the fact that they took out the body language line, Ursula's makeup, which is why I'm doing this. Here, hello, hi, can't you tell? I'm a professional. He said with a glob of makeup just dangling from his chin. Gotta paint the double chin. How's it looking so far? Again, I don't have glasses on, so like, I could see the very tiny version of me, and for some reason it looks like I'm missing some color up here. At least that's what my blind ass is telling me. How is it looking? Am I okay? I feel like I look less like Ursula at the moment and more like, God, what was his name? Flabber. I look more like Flabber from Big Bad Beetleborgs. But it's okay, it's a process and we're gonna do it, okay? This is gonna be great. But yes, the line being lost hurt a bit. The makeup hurt a bit. And honestly, I'm being like 100% honest. Under the Sea felt a bit less grand. Like, in the animated movie, Under the Sea felt big, it felt huge, you know, you see all the fish and everything like that. This Under the Sea felt very tame and just like kind of almost calm in a sense compared to that. Like the other one felt more chaotic, felt more like fun and whimsical. This one was just like, yeah, Under the Sea, you know, it didn't have the same kick. Like a lot of the other songs had the same kick, you know, they felt fun, some of them felt even funnier. Like it was okay, but Under the Sea didn't hit the same. Gonna do a bit more on the nose. I'm really just like seeing if I see any like skin tones here and there, because again, I can't see anything but like a very light purple ghost. I think I did the right thing with putting more of the darker purple in though. I think that was a good call because I feel like I have a bit more purple. The other one I felt a bit more pale. This one feels like, you know, she's working. Fun fact about The Little Mermaid, before somebody comes on my page and starts talking about me or whatever, The Little Mermaid book was written by Hans Christian Andersen, who is, well, was rather, because he lived in the 1800s, gay.
Hi, gay.
And The Little Mermaid was written about unrequited love that he had for a straight man. And if I remember correctly, the straight guy that he fell in love with was his like music teacher's son. He lived with his music teacher for a while because that's a thing that people did back then. And he ended up falling in love with his son, who was like his best friend. So his son ended up getting with a girl, and he ended up writing poetry and letters to his son like, hey, break up with your girlfriend, and stuff like that. So The Little Mermaid ended up being written about his unrequited love for his mentor's son. It's a gay allegory written by a gay man, and here I am, a purple-faced, grimace-looking motherfucker telling you the history. You're welcome. I look like a corpse. All I could see is like the difference in my color, like down here to up here, like I look like a corpse. My face looks like I stopped breathing 5 hours ago and my body just like is the only thing breathing still. Okay. I also forgot that I had eyeliner last time, so I tried to draw on Trixie's stuff with eyeshadow because why not? Let me just wake her up. There we go. And so we want some eyebrows, right? Like her things pierce the heavens, so we want to go woo with it, right? We want to go woo. I can't see. Of course, I couldn't see and it went horrible. One second, let me just. Now that my McDonald's arches are done, they're not sisters, they're not cousins, they're not even the same zip code, honestly. But you know what? They are both respectable in their own communities, okay? So we're gonna leave them as they are right now, for now. Unfortunately, I don't have any powder that like actually powders, so I have to go in moist. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. Moist isn't the worst word I've heard. You know, I didn't check if I have the blues that I need. To be fair, one of them is not blue. It's like a gray, and I don't have that. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing that, is I'm going to attempt to make a lighter blue and then a darker blue. Because why not, you know? Hear me out, right? What I'm going to do though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the darker blue because I'm putting the darker blue up here. Basically, if I have any fall off, I can just kind of cover it up with the lighter blue, if that makes sense. Here we go. Here we go. I'm being Ursula. La da dee da da da. I don't know how to explain it, but somehow, even though I have done Trixie's makeup poorly, nonetheless though, I've tried, this is the most like draggy makeup I feel like I've done. I feel like that's because of the fact that I painted my whole ass face. You know, I think I'm gonna, after I, like, that was just like a fill in the gap, you know, color inside the lines kind of thing. I feel like after I put on the blue and stuff like that, then I'm going to go over the arches with the eyeliner again, because why not? Bitch, I'm worth it. Give it, I am worth it. You know what I mean? How do I look? It's giving Killer Clown. It's not really giving Ursula yet, but you know what? I'm trying things, okay? I'm trying different things. You know what's funny? Ursula kind of has the same birthmark that I do, like right here. Coincidence? Absolutely. But I'm just saying, you know, that's food for thought. That's something that we have in common, a birthmark. The Little Mermaid came out before I was born. Ursula died during The Little Mermaid. Who knows? Maybe I'm a reincarnated sea witch. I look like something's wrong with me, that's for sure. My face already looked dead. There's so much fall off on this from this palette. I'm not saying anybody's name, but just know this is supposedly one of them brands that Jesus Christ. This is supposedly one of them brands that don't have fall off. You know, this is the one that's gonna do it to me. This is the one that's gonna give me the clown lung. Is it clown lung or is it asthma? Who knows? With me, it can be either or both. That came out horribly. You heard the taps, right? That was me taking off the excess, you know, trying to get rid of the fallout. Don't get me wrong, this blue is a nice blue, but the fallout's insane. Oh no, what's happening? Was that clown lung or was it asthma? Again, who knows? All I know is I am dying, and my water's right there, but I forgot that I can't be drinking with all this on me, on that white ass bottle. And as for the powder and stuff, I checked. I don't have baby powder. I used that didn't work. I can't even find cornstarch. Talcum powder? No. So like I said, just gotta take everything on all moist-like. And honestly, I feel like moist isn't even the worst one. Like, I know there's a lot of people like, ooh, moist, ew. Like, that makes me feel, ew, no moist. Frankly, that's not the worst one to me. The worst one to me is sopping. Sopping sounds gross, okay? Like, you want a moist cake. You don't want a sopping cake. You want Ursula. You don't want whatever the hell this is coming at you in your dreams looking like a sleep paralysis demon. Like, like no. But whatever. This is what I'm dealing with, okay? I'm taking a little bit of the darker blue. What other brushes do I have? Because these brushes are... Let's go with her! Taking a little bit of the purple, the darker purple that I have, right? To kind of like highlight some parts. Hello. This is looking so good. He says so sarcastically. Where are my cheekbones? Like here? I want to kind of like highlight my cheekbones a little bit. Don't mind me, I'm just painting. Who would boo? Let's try to blend down a little bit to give myself more depth. You know what I mean? Because if you do, good, because I don't. At this point, I'm just saying words to say words, you know? One of those things. What if I like highlight around the top of my head? Maybe that'll give me a little more of a purple vibe, you know what I mean? Here, let me hold my hair back. Hold my hair back. I don't know what I did, but I'm doing things. I'm having fun. I'm trying to give myself a little more like 3 dimensions, if you will. Like give myself some shadowing. If you know what I'm doing wrong, tell me, please. Let me know. Cause like I really do love makeup. Like I love watching tutorials and stuff like that. And I want to get better with it. Because I feel like that would also help me with, cause I want to get back into doing like some of my sketches and stuff like that. And I feel like being able to do makeup would help with that. How does she look, boys? Is she ready? I honestly think that's as good as it's gonna get with some of the parts that I did. Next, I'm gonna try to go over and like fill in the line and maybe give myself some eyeliner. Let's find out if I can do that. First, let's go over. That wasn't straight, but it's okay, because neither am I. Happy Pride! I look insane. Hello? Paint. What if I do that? What if I just like commit? Commit to the bit, you know what I mean? Commit to the Groucho marks, you know? Just go with the flow at this point. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna give myself some eyeliner though, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Get in the tip! I've gotten more eyeliner on my fingers than I have on my eyes, actually. If it was working better, I can do this better, I swear. But it's not, so I can't. Sure. I think it looks great! Now, I know I have a lip liner somewhere. I know I have a lip liner somewhere. But do I know where it is? No. It's probably in my, like, prop box. But she's buried at the moment. She's lost. She's hidden away. You know what I mean? So, you got me. Stuck here. Free balling this lipstick. And, like, really trying to see with my phone. But even that, I can't see shit. I am blind. Like, I'm just seeing, like, where I'm putting the colors and that's it. Like, going based off, like, red go there. Red on lip. Okay, am I touching lip? Okay, good. Cool. Great. You know, that's really all I'm going off of. But here we go. Hello? She really didn't want to show up for a second there. Honestly, I'm surprisingly good with lipstick, at least. He says until he does the upper lip. Okay, but like, why am I so good at lipstick? Why am I so good at lipstick and everything else is a travesty? You know what I need? I need one of those like magnifying mirrors that I can hold up and be able to see what I'm doing, because my blind ass is like, even my phone is like tiny. I'm just like, what am I doing? And I'm like holding it here. I'm like, well, let's see. I am that blind. I need one of those like handheld magnifying mirrors that I can just like be looking while I'm doing things. Well, rather looking while I'm doing things, you know? That's what I need. And some new makeup, because some of the stuff is old, and clearly, I mean, it probably wouldn't have done anything better if I had fresh makeup, because clearly I'd have work to do, but I'm gonna put my wig on and I'm gonna be right back. How do I look? I have too much hair to hide underneath the wig. How do I look? Am I pretty now? I'm gorgeous, aren't I? One of the funny things about Ursula is that she looks so much like my great aunt, which is something that I always noticed when I was younger. Like, I was like, she looks a lot like her. And my mom's like, be nice. And she's like, but you're right. It's just like the old Hispanic ladies all had like a type of makeup they put on. The two different eyeshadow colors and the red lip and all that kind of stuff and the arch. That's just 100% like an old Hispanic woman, at least back then. So Ursula looked a lot like her, to me anyway. Another one of the issues that I had with the movie, this is a very subtle spoiler, like it tells you literally nothing, but I'm gonna say it anyway. King Triton couldn't hold a goddamn thing. His ass was just dropping and or throwing everything at any given time. And he loved to talk about how humans like polluted the ocean, but he threw everything on the floor. Everything. But it's fine, you know, it's fine. Whatever. So, how do I look? Honestly, I look less like Ursula and more like, I don't know. I look like Ursula's trashy sister, who's a bit of a klepto. Like, Ursula stole people's voices and shit like that, I get that. But you know what, she made legally binding deals. My ass is just over there like, I'll hang out with Ariel and all of a sudden like her little knickknacks and doodads will go missing. She's like, hey Flounder, didn't I have a necklace on that statue? I'm like, crazy, right? Yeah, that's kind of I don't know where it could have gone. It poofed. Ursula's like, have you seen my necklace? I'm like, no. Steal Flotsam's eye. Obviously, the thing that I'm happiest with is the lips. I don't know why I'm actually kind of good with the lips, but who knows? But you know what? I could be horribly mistaken because I can't see a thing. So, it's time to put these on again. And see the horror. Oh my god. I look like a dead librarian. I look like Janine from the Ghostbusters. I feel like this is how she would look as a ghost. You know, I was right about the lips. I'm honestly very surprised that I'm pretty good with lips. Everything else is a travesty. The color of the face, actually, it's pretty like Ursula color. It's pretty purple. It's pretty good, you know what I mean? That's definitely Ursula colored. However, the eyeshadow is horrible. The glue is coming up again. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta do something else. It could also just be like caking things on while they're still wet. I need to probably like powder things down and then be able to do it. But because I'm just like kicking moist things on top of moist things, it's just not working. I'm not entirely mad by it. It's horrible. It is deplorable. It is disgusting. It is terrible. But oddly, it is somehow better than the Trixie makeup. I don't know how. It is better than the Trixie makeup, but it is better than the Trixie makeup. So, growth at least. I want to do... People are going to be so mad at me. I want to do Juno Birch. I want to do the Juno Birch makeup. I need a few things for that, honestly, but I want to do the Juno Birch makeup. I think I'm ready. Look at this face. Isn't this the face of an expert? I told you, I am a makeup guru. I'm gonna make this a makeup channel, okay? Or a secondary, I could make a second channel. I am just that good with makeup, honestly. I am a master. Whoever did Melissa McCarthy's makeup in that live action movie needs to take a tip from me, okay? I could have gotten that job. I could have been making bank from that movie, but no. They did somebody that was just like, I'm gonna give you some eyeliner, some eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna contour your cheekbones, and we're gonna call it a day. This is Ursula, baby. I don't know what that was. That was like, oh fuck, I promised my niece I'm gonna be Ursula to her Little Mermaid for Halloween. Ursula. I committed, okay? I should be committed for this makeup, but I committed, okay? Again, I find doing this so much fun. I really do. It comes out terrible every time. One day it'll be good. I want to get to a point that it comes out good. That I'm like, ooh, look at me. The only thing that I'm like, ooh, look at me about is my lips. You know you'd kiss them. You know you'd kiss them. Hello. You would kiss these lips in a heartbeat, okay? Don't give me that bullshit. Everything else, you just like turn on the lights and scream. You're like, ah! But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you learned something from this because, again, I am a makeup guru. If you can't learn from me, who are you gonna learn from? Consider this a tutorial on how to do an Ursula makeup. And maybe next time Disney does a live action Little Mermaid, they'll learn. Ursula, not Ursula. This is Ursula. Knowing what I look like now, that is horrible. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing the ding dong down below to be alerted when I make a new video. And why not go check out some of my other stuff? Obviously, I have more makeup tutorials because I am an expert. Look at this face. It is snatched. It is tight, okay? If I wasn't in Florida, I would go out with this makeup. But because I'm in Florida, I don't want to because I'll get shot. I am proud. But yes, go check out some of my other stuff. I have some story time, some fever dreams, some Florida men, some randomness, some let's plays. I have a little something up for everybody. Except for bigots. I'm fairly certain none of them are watching this right now. They clicked on it for 2 seconds, called me a slur, and clicked off. And while you're at it, why not share one of your favorite videos of mine with your friends? We can always use more friends on the channel. Them lips are really good, actually. And until next time, bye! I'm cold. Let me go wash this off so I can put on a shirt. You poor, unfortunate souls. You sat through all this. I'm sorry. Foster here, his. Yes, meters it. Yeah,